Simple na nga lang na clean water na nga lang natin, 'di ba? And sanitations, wala na nga tayong mapagkunan ng maayos na tubig, 'di ba?
Yes, mahirap
And
po.
magkaroon pa kaya ng isang data centers dito sa ating bansa.
AI data centers are quietly becoming one of the biggest water consumers in the world. But why do these servers need so much water? The answer is cooling. AI servers generate massive heat while processing data, and without cooling, they would overheat within seconds. To keep them running, data centers use water-based cooling systems, where water absorbs heat and then evaporates or gets recycled. But this process consumes huge amounts of clean water. A single large data center can use up to 5 million gallons of water every day. Even a typical facility uses around 300,000 gallons daily. And globally, data centers consume hundreds of billions of liters of water every year. Most importantly, these systems require clean fresh water because impurities can damage sensitive equipment. That is a serious concern because only about 2.5% of Earth's water is fresh water, and less than 1% is easily accessible for human use. AI data centers also consume water indirectly through electricity production, where power plants use water for cooling. In fact, for every unit of energy, data centers can evaporate up to 1 to 9 liters of water. As AI continues to grow, experts warn that water demand could increase sharply, putting pressure on already stressed regions. This means the future of AI is not just about technology, but also about managing one of the world's most limited resources, water.
Consume na siya ng data centers. So, one data centers actually can consume 50,000, 50 million tons of fresh waters. And here sa Philippines, kung dito siya itatayo, sobrang bigger impact siya in our environmental. Yung simple na nga lang na clean water na nga lang natin, 'di ba? And sanitations, wala na nga tayong mapagkunan ng maayos na tubig, 'di ba?
Yes, mahirap
And
po.
magkaroon pa kaya ng isang data centers dito sa ating bansa.
So, ito yung tanong ko. Sa tingin nyo, handa na ba talaga ang Pilipinas sa ganitong kalaking project?